This is a video of Santa Fe East where it meets the Ranchero Underpass, which is proposed, headed north towards Main Street and Bear Valley Road. The idea behind this video is to demonstrate the feasibility and the concept of making Santa Fe East go all the way through between Ranchero once it's built and opened, northbound to Bear Valley Road eventually, which is the next northern cross street or avenue, if you will. Anyway, you're headed towards the Main Street Bridge on Santa Fe. You're in southeastern Hesperia, and the railroad tracks are to your left. Residential areas of Hesperia are to your right, and you're on Santa Fe East at this part. The stuff behind you would be Summit Valley Road headed to 138, but the idea behind this is to make it go through so that the traffic coming off of the Ranchero Underpass is not let out on the mesa and our surface streets, and the trucks aren't going through our neighborhoods towards Rock Springs Road or another two-lane road that heads east. So you're approaching the Main Street Bridge here, and not much going on out here. There's a lot of the new low-rent senior citizen condos or apartments being built, and then there's some existing trailer parks. But the part that the city needs to look at as far as making a throughway out of this road is directly ahead of us, just north of the Main Street Bridge. This is about 50 miles an hour, straight shot, no stop signs. It takes less than 5 minutes to get from Ranchero to Main Street on this particular part of Santa Fe East. And there's some of the newer condos for senior citizens, I believe, and then there's some construction going on up here to the right. And directly ahead of you, you can see the Main Street Bridge, and we're going to head underneath that and run into the lumber yard where Santa Fe stops at. It used to go through, when I moved here in 1980, that was Don Oaks Lumber, and we used this road to go to Bear Valley Road, or even cut underneath the railroad tracks at Lemon and some other places, but no more. There's the police station we're passing, and then you're going underneath the Main Street Bridge, and you've got some auto wrecking yards and material places, and directly in front of you is the Spur Industrial Park that now encroaches on what was Santa Fe, and there's a fence, a little rail spur going in there, and then a lot of lumber stacked up inside there. We're on the other side now at Live Oak, and you're looking south. There's the Main Street Bridge, and you need to use your imagination and pretend that goes through, and then we're just going to drive north from Live Oak and head towards I Avenue, where this part comes out at. This part here is it's asphalt where we're at in front of Timco Truss Yard, but then it goes to gravel or dirt for this section, about 6 blocks of dirt road. And of course this would have to be graded and paved and brought up to specifications to run semis over it with full loads. But I would rather see this road be designated as the truck route into the industrial area than sending all those trucks down Main Street and the surface streets that the residents have to go on, travel on in order to get home or to their jobs or to the 15 freeway. Anyway, the concept, this is very doable in my mind if the city of Hesperia puts its mind to it and devotes funds, redevelopment agency funds or something like that towards making this street go through and then upgrading it to an acceptable level where you could run trucks on it. You're approaching the Lemon Street intersection where it turns back into a paved road. It's paved both ways on Lemon and directly ahead of you on to Santa Fe East. If this was to go through back behind us, just north of the Main Street Bridge, the elapsed time from one end of it at Ranchero to the other end of it at I, about 5 blocks south of Bear Valley Road, would take you approximately 9 minutes, which is by far the quickest route or road to be traveling on to get from, in essence, the south end of the Victor Valley at Ranchero to the main artery, which is Bear Valley Road, without going through traffic lights in the residential areas, which are already gridlocked because of the one-way in and one-way out Main Street access between eastern and western Hesperia. You got some new businesses going in out here, and they're required to put in sidewalks and curbs and gutters for their portion at least, and the rest of it you'll just see is dirt where the water drains off into the fields. There's a city public works yard out here. There's the Laidlaw bus yard, and there's assorted trucking businesses and everything else, but this road has the potential of opening up the entire industrial area for truck traffic from Interstate 15 to Ranchero and then north on Santa Fe to the industrial part of town, which would be critical if you were to expect businesses to come in here, set up shop. As it is now, they have to go down I Avenue or C or G maze of stop signs and other people who live here trying to get home or to work or school. Anyway, we're headed north and go past the hard-working letter carrier there. And you can see the road's a little bumpety. It's pretty old. It hasn't been resurfaced in a while. The white twin towers directly in front of you is Robar Industries. That's the cement plant, high grade, and then Robar Steel on Bear Valley Road right after the bridge. Some water towers here, and turn right here and run into I Avenue. It's I Avenue, Santa Fe on this side, Manzanita on the other side, and it's about 5 blocks to the left is Bear Valley Road. So that's the concept and the idea of making Santa Fe a through street and a truck route, and keeping all these folks who just want to get from point A to point B off of the surface streets, which are already congested with the people here. Here's just a shot of I, street sign, and there you have it.